In 1963, a tractor manufacturer walked into Enzo Ferrari's office to complain about a faulty clutch. Ferrari laughed in his face and told him to stick to building tractors. That one insult created the most famous rivalry in automotive history, because 6 months later, that same man built a car that could beat Ferrari at its own game. This is the true story of how Lamborghini was born out of pure revenge. Welcome to Daily Shock's Facts, where the world's biggest stories hide the wildest secrets. His name was Ferruccio Lamborghini. Before cars, he made his fortune building tractors for Italian farmers rebuilding after World War II. He was rich, he was successful, and he owned several Ferraris, because in post-war Italy, a Ferrari was the ultimate status symbol. But Ferruccio noticed something. His Ferrari kept having clutch problems. Being an engineer himself, he opened up the car to fix it and found Ferrari was using the same clutch parts from his own tractor factory, just rebranded and sold at a massive markup. So he did what any frustrated customer would do. He drove to Maranello to speak to Enzo Ferrari directly. Enzo Ferrari did not take the meeting seriously. He saw Ferruccio nothing more than a tractor maker, a man with no right to criticize his cars. According to multiple accounts, Ferrari told him something along the lines of, "You may know how to drive a tractor, but you will never know how to drive a Ferrari." Ferruccio walked out of that office humiliated, but instead of getting angry, he got focused. He went home and told his engineers one thing: "Build me a car better than anything Ferrari has ever made." Ferruccio had money, he had a factory, and now he had a mission. He hired top engineers, some of whom had actually worked on Ferrari's own engines. Within a year, in 1963, Automobile Lamborghini was born. His first car, the 350 GT, wasn't just fast, it was refined, smoother, quieter, more comfortable than anything Ferrari was making at the time, without sacrificing performance. Ferruccio wasn't just building a sports car, he was building a message. If stories like this are blowing your mind, hit that subscribe button right now. In 1966, Lamborghini dropped the Miura, widely considered the world's first true supercar. Low, mid-engined, dangerously beautiful, it stunned the industry and put Ferrari on notice for the first time. Ferrari couldn't ignore it. Enzo, who had spent his life focused on racing, was forced to compete in the road car market more seriously than ever before. The two companies were now locked in an unofficial war, not on the racetrack, but in showrooms, design studios, and engineering labs across Italy. Here's what made this rivalry so fascinating. Ferrari built cars from a racing mindset first. Road cars almost felt like a byproduct of Formula One technology. Lamborghini, on the other hand, never raced. Ferruccio believed a road car should be built purely for road car perfection, not leftover race tech. This philosophy split still exists today. Ferrari owns Formula One glory. Lamborghini owns raw, aggressive design and untamed power. Two completely different paths, both born from one insult in an office in Maranello. Ferruccio Lamborghini sold his company in 1974 and walked away from the car industry completely. Enzo Ferrari passed away in 1988. Having built one of the most valuable brands on Earth. Neither founder is alive to see it, but their rivalry never died. Today, Ferrari and Lamborghini are both owned by different corporate giants. Ferrari independent and publicly traded, Lamborghini owned by the Volkswagen Group under Audi. Yet every single year, they still go head-to-head with new supercars, each one trying to outdo the other, continuing a fight that started with a broken clutch. So the next time you see a Ferrari and a Lamborghini parked next to each other, remember, you're not just looking at two supercars. You're looking at the result of one man refusing to accept being underestimated. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to Daily Shock's Facts for more untold stories behind the world's biggest brands. And let me know in the comments, Team Ferrari or Team Lamborghini?